Hey, it's you and me again. Um, One thing I want to start off ranting about is the pity system in this game. It's crazy to me. So the only character that I've been able to get with early pity, I'm not complaining, right? I'm glad I got it with this character. What I'm complaining about is that how I guess how uncommon it is. Like every character I've had here was at low pity, besides Zinyu. All the other ones, I had to go to either a whole new banner or absolute. Like it's just insane to me how long the pity is. Sure you're guaranteed one, but Jesus, man, I don't know. So Yu Yin was like the only one where I was like, all right, probably not gonna get him because of how it's been going. But I got super super lucky, and that's probably why, because it's super luck based. And then yeah, I got pretty much. Uh, am I crazy? Rants? Hold on, am I crazy? Oh, there she is. It's like, where is Evelyn? Bingo. Alright. Yeah, I think I don't think they have, I don't know. I think just kind of, just bump the rates a little bit higher. Not a lot. Raise that percentage just a little bit higher. And I wouldn't be bothered as much. Um, the thing about Lego Batman's getting pretty good. I'm on chapter 3, I think. Yeah. No, on chapter 3, and we have Robin on our team, which is really fun. And Robin, usually I don't like playing as Robin in the Batman games. Robin's pretty cool and pretty cool to play. And then Catwoman is still goaded, right? We have more quests to do as her, which is exciting. I hope they keep making costumes for the Lego characters. I'm pretty sure they do if it's gonna be on track with other Lego games. Um, they will continue to make other. I think the other Lego games had like three or two more Lego packs. Cause Selena's hair and the end of chapter 2 looked so cool, and I was hoping they could give her a Lego skin with that hair. I think it'd be really cool. Or just an outfit, or it's just their basic casual themselves. I think that'd be cool. Oh, what the fuck is bro doing? But yeah, um, it's been really good, and I don't know why I thought Dick Grayson's or Robin's story, right? His parents did his parents die for his origin story? Or was he just an orphan? I know it depends on the comic, but I, um, I don't really know I'm just saying, I'm glad they didn't kill his parents. They're like, okay, that would have been sad as fuck. Instead, it's just like, oh, he got fired, which I think is pretty funny. Um, but yeah, I think he's actually an orphan. I actually don't know anymore. I hope he doesn't. I don't know. I think it'd just be crazy to have like two parent deaths back to back. When Bruce's parents died in the beginning, I don't know if I couldn't hear it, but I was expecting the Lego noise. Like the noise it makes when a Lego dies. I don't know why. I just thought it'd be funny. And then there. Oh yeah, Greg's been doing this. Greg's family has been. I'm just recapping Diary of the Wimpy Kid stories, by the way, because they're so fun to read, man. I love reading Diary of the Wimpy Kid. It's such a goated series. Greg is like such a dickhead. I think that's what makes it funny. Like Big Nate is cool because he's kind of nonchalant about it sometimes, but Greg is just always a dickhead. I feel like in most recently the book I read, it's like a meatball one. Or no, it's one. Is the meatball one? Or no, it's like bad luck, and it's like Rowley finally got a girlfriend, and like he's like, he literally says like, I didn't think Rowley would get a girlfriend first. I always thought it'd be me, and then it shows Rowley like just watching sadly over the fence as Greg has this like happy family. I'm like, damn. And then verbatim, his quote is like I give credit to Rowley for having a girlfriend, but that doesn't mean I have to be happy about it. I'm like, damn, he's so real for that. Like, I just thought that was like Greg is. I feel like Greg was like, I don't know, the original Chad. He's just super like he's a prick. Um, but yeah, it's fun to read him. And yeah, it's like Rowley got his. They break up towards the end, but it's just Greg having to deal with like having like this magic 8 ball towards the end guide him through shit because he thinks he's been trying to have good luck since like Rowley isn't like helping him out, but like Fregley's like he even makes Friendly his friend, but it's like he ends up making him popular, and then he ditches him, so it's like he gets screwed over a lot basically. I feel like that's just like a regular book with like Greg, honestly. And I think the best part about Diary of the Wimpy Kid is that the deliveries are so subtle that that's what makes them so good, I think, in my opinion. Like, whenever they, like, majority of the time, the characters are, like, frowning, and that is still hilarious to me, like, the context. Like, whenever they're, like, frowning, it's such a simple, like, little design, but it always makes me fucking laugh. It's just, I don't know, it's hilarious to me. Just seeing, like, the sad face, like, whenever something happens. Like, when Greg ordered, um, Greg ordered a shit ton of food because Raleigh invited him to like this fine country restaurant. He's never been to one before. So he took advantage of that and he ordered like steak and lobster. And then the dad was like, what the fuck? Like, like why is he spending all this? And he didn't even like finish the food, but he was like, man, I'm stuffed because he ate all the bread. And the dad's just like sad looking at him the whole time. I think it's hilarious to just see their face. They're just sad, and Rowley's mouth is just like, what the fuck? just think the humor in Diary of the Wimpy Kid is so well executed. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. Like I really love it. I really, really love it. So that's like my favorite series, and I've been trying to get back into it a bit more. There's been a ton of books since the last time I read it, obviously. So I'm looking forward to reading those, catching up a bit. Um, I think when I was younger, I even did like the do-it-yourself books when it would like make it like you get to put it yourself, um, like your own little Diary that would be kid book. I put like put your name, like everything about it you custom made, like your own little book, pretty much. And I felt like this is Rina's book, and like because it made you do comics, it was so fun. And I wish the author made like a second 2.0 version, but I don't know. I might get a new one just to like, cause I kind of fucked up the one I used to have pretty bad. Like it just looks stupid. I think there was like one good joke that I had in there. Um, it was like a comic, I think. But yeah, it was a really, I can't remember it. So it probably wasn't that good. But I know it was probably the best thing I wrote in there. And it had like Rowley's stories towards the end, which I think was cool too. Rowley's comics were pretty funny to read. I think one of them was like a pickle or some shit. I think he gave some vegetable life or something. I don't know, it was something not stupid but silly. He gives some inanimate object life. And I think like with the art that I'm doing now, I think it would look a lot better than it did in the first time. Because I did that when I was relatively young, and I did horrible drawings, right? No kid is born Picasso, but it was pretty bad, and I wouldn't mind redoing it one more time, and getting it right. So I think I might buy it next time I get the chance, just to like see how far I've changed it. Changed. Like I feel like if you want to do like a time travel pod, like that's how it should be done, right? You buy that Greg Heffley book, and then once you buy it, you buy a second copy like years down the road, and you see like if your ideas changed. You don't look at the first one until you've completed your sec or you yeah until you've completed your second one, and then you can reflect on like what the fuck you were like back then and see if you changed or not. And albeit the questions were pretty silly, but I mean they're pretty. Uh, some of them are kind of not really thinking about it. I don't think any of them are that deep, but they're all pretty funny to like answer and see how much has changed. But if you ever want to reflect, there you go. One thing I try to work on. I'm trying to work. Well, one thing I'd like to do better at in this game is like the perfect dodges, or like when they attack you and you attack to like counter it. I want to get better at that because it's so satisfying to like attack the attack, you know, like the sound is so satisfying. So I just love to like just keep doing that. But I always sometimes I get it, but sometimes I mostly just find them fucking get up somehow. Like there, like if I hit it instead of like dodging, I forgot what it's called. It's like a crit dodge or something. Yeah, like that, like that, like that. I want to be able to do that more often. But yeah, it's not. I don't know. I wonder how much the skill ceiling is for this game is. Like, is there even a skill ceiling? Skill ceiling, skill ceiling for this game. I don't feel like any of the Hoyoverse games don't have it, but like Genshin, I don't know. Like, can you press R1 inside? Can you switch characters inside? I guess it's kind of the same for Zenless. The only quote unquote part I think is like the dodging, but that's it. Oh yeah, I only do like level 40 because I'm like, I don't know why I only do level 40. Oh, I should do this one more. You get golden discs. Oh no. Oh, just your first clears. You get that. Oh, shit. You actually get a lot for first clearing it. Interesting. But yeah, try to do that actually. Yeah, I'd like to do 40 because you don't really have to think that much. I mean, not think. You just it's not that hard to do. I need to finish playing Cry of Fear. I kind of just ditched it. I don't know why. But I'd love to finish it. Hopefully I get to. I do plan to finish it eventually. So hopefully, I think where I left off was on the boss fight. I think that's the only reason why I could have left the game. Or I think I was stuck in like the construction part or something. But oh yeah, and Left 4 Dead 2 mods let you play as endless characters. And I have like Itahari, Jane Doe, and Grace. Godin mods. Really cool mods. For like Left 4 Dead 2 has very interesting mods. And I like how I can find, characters from Genshin and Mamusume. I don't use the Genshin ones, but I use like Zenless's and Mamusume. Um, that's and like I think that's pretty much almost it. I've used character-wise. Everything else I've had skin-wise is just stuff that I thought looked cool for either Nick or Zoe. I only put it on like one. Before I used to have it to, like every character has a skin, but I realized I always end up picking like one the same character all the time. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just re-put it to just be like one, uh, one character that gets the skins per team. Because there's a Left 4 Dead 2 team, and then there's Left 4 Dead 1. So yeah, that's why I've picked one from each. There's oh yeah, EPAL. I figured out how that shit worked. Let's just say we have a new apply. I tried applying to it to like be an EPAL, but I didn't really. It was more or less for shits and gigs. I highly doubt I'd be hired. The qualifications are really interesting to be it, but I actually failed it. I think I got like one question wrong because you have to do like a test for it to actually be qualified to be an EPAL, and I ended up failing the exam and I had to like retake it, but I haven't done it yet. I can retake it now, but I don't know if I will. Yeah. But yeah, there's this one content creator that I watch on like Instagram, and she's on there. It's kind of a like they tell their stories about like what's on through EPAL, and I'm like, wow, these are interesting stories. And it's either that or like game chat. There's so yeah, I'm like at least you get paid for EPAL, I guess. Um, I think it's a cool program. I think last time I was kind of iffy about it, but now that I think about it and I reflect on my own life, EPAL is a pretty decent service. Um, Not that bad of an idea. Like, at first I thought it was sad, but then it's like, not really. I mean, it is an issue, like, loneliness for everyone. So it's like, especially with games, like, it's nice to have someone to play with those kinds of games with. So I think that's pretty cool, actually. Um, who knows? It might. I don't know if it beats joining a random Discord server. I've never had Discord, but I've heard that's what people do to make friends online, or just I don't know how people make friends online. Honestly, the only ones I've made friends with are like through Overwatch customs, and I guess that's the only way, right? Reach out, folks. Go to places, even if it's online, and you might find someone who wants to hang out with you or talk with you. Mainly talk with you, ideally. But yeah, when they mean go places, I think it's good to remind yourself that you can go places online to meet people as well, not just in person. Like if you don't really have any activities near you, going online is just as good. So yeah, um, that's all I really wanted to talk about, and I will talk to you later. Take care.